Little something I forgot in the last part. If you come down here,
Thank the heavens you...
immediately after getting your weapon, you encounter these bandits harassing this guy. He almost never finishes his thing, by the way. So hope you caught it. And, well, I did not do especially well against these guys, because I kept screwing up the buttons. But they have 2 weapon users, which also kind of... 2 or 3 weapon users. Which does make them fairly dangerous. Anyway, the guy runs away and you can go to this strangely bright chest and loot it for 200 silver. It's pretty great. So as you can probably guess, I basically redid everything to get to this point from my last thing. So now we'll talk to Ming properly. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Nararo, na pirarpirni, nik takatashi. Unikasurier quanano koni ugnawata ir, nik nipier.
As good a reason as any. Might I ask you some questions?
Ikir nik tinepiru, wo iferek uk sun puno. Unikasurier quanano koni ugnawata ir, nik nipier.
Yeah, anyway, tell me about the Emperor.
Wo anania ifewir uk sonorok noka uk schnapir. Unikasurier quanano koni uk nawata ir, nik nipier.
Is the Emperor neglecting the borderlands?
Konir fuk no sankud na no wana nyapir, isana yuyo. Unikasurier quanano koni uk nawata ir, nik nipier.
Well, I don't think he actually has anything that interesting to say.
Tikotro tuaso.
Much like Pun Pun. So we'll just leave him with that for now.
I'm so glad you and Master Li arrived when you did. My father ran to the school gate to find students to help. Did he make it?
I am sorry, he did not survive. I could not save him.
He didn't make it? No. Please, no. This town was his home. He shouldn't have died like this. Hopefully Master Li can give this some meaning. A sorcerer here.
Yeah.
Oh, you! You're a friend of Dawnstar, right? I'm looking for her. Dawnstar, there you are. I know I haven't spoken to you in a while. I saw him again last night, and I remembered what you said. I wasn't as afraid.
I'm glad, Mrs. Zhang.
He seemed peaceful, if a bit lost. But I know it's not your fault now. I'm sorry for disturbing you and for what I said before.
Remember Zhang Jin, her son? He drowned last year after the mooring she tied let go. A sad accident. I saw his spirit and told her. She thought I was calling up ghosts. Some spirits return because of trauma, to rectify something that disturbed them in life or death. They are very focused. When the pain is gone, they find rest. At least they are supposed to. Jin's spirit told his mother the accident wasn't her fault. Now he wanders unconnected to this world and unable to pass to the next. Troubled spirits can be set to rest for a time, but unless the greater problem is corrected, it seems all dead are destined to wander until they go mad. I'm sorry. This has been difficult. I don't want to think about how it affects specific people. I'm still not sure I should have told Mrs. Zhang about her child.
You were right to console her, even if she didn't want to hear it.
I don't know. People just want to be left alone with their grief. I guess blame is easier to understand than chance. Come on, we should go see if the students are all right. Master Li will be waiting.
Sure. But, as I mentioned, there is still a little bit to do around town, so... First of all, this guy.
Those bandits will think twice before threatening a town protected by the likes of Master Li. They were fools to even come here. The only shame is that their ship sunk. Think what we could have done with their plunder. Well, that's another opportunity lost. In this town, it's vital for a businessman to keep tabs on anyone with 2 coins to rub together. Things haven't been this slow since the long drought. That master of yours keeps things ludicrously stable while merchants thrive on strife. During the long drought, prices rocketed into the sky like fireworks.
You're a bad person. There's no trade to be found in stability?
I get by. I suppose I shouldn't wish for strife, lest it come knocking on my door. Besides, the bandits didn't do as much to bring people to the store as I hoped. So maybe stability is underrated.
Right. Let's talk about what you can do for me.
Happily. We don't need to waste time on my gripes when there's silver to be spent.
What do you have for sale?
I have nothing at the moment. I can't keep my stock up. People are scared to travel, which prevents goods from getting here. I must apologize.
Well, you're pretty useless.
If you...
All right. I want to ask about the village.
You'd think the recent attack would have people buying supplies or weapons or something. But alas, business has not improved.
Who's important around here?
Who could be more important than Master Li? He is the anchor of this town, and none question his wisdom. 2 Rivers has always accepted the masters of your school as leaders, but none have taken to it with the skill, authority, or wisdom of your master.
How are the students viewed?
No different from anyone else. If you keep to yourself, no one bothers you.
Fair enough. Are there exceptions?
Well, you are always asking questions. That can be tiring. Although I do prefer that over Gao's posturing, he is not well liked. But his father has money, so he gets his way.
I want to ask you a few things about the Jade Empire.
I've never set my eyes beyond the horizon you can see from here. There must be someone else you could ask.
Tell me about the long drought.
I grew up during the worst of it, but I don't remember much. Just the joy when the Emperor put an end to it. 2 Rivers was almost deserted by that time, but Master Li arrived soon after, and we've had peace ever since.
How was the drought stopped?
I don't know. That's why the Emperor is the Emperor, and I'm content to be here. I don't need to worry about it.
Goodbye for now.
Do come back when the weight of your silver is slowing you down. Always happy to help.
But you don't have stuff. Well, anyway.
Things must be lean out in the swamps if the bandits would dare attack us.
You will have many friends in the village after your valiant effort on the beach.
Good.
Hey, boys, look who it is.
Is that the one gal the Lesser's always going on about?
I think so. I say we teach a little lesson about staying in your place when great men like Gao are around.
There will certainly be a lesson learned here today. Let's begin.
Teach this whelp a lesson in manners.
Leaping tiger, leaping tiger.
This isn't much of a fight, so I don't have that much to say. Just guys fighting for Gao because somehow he's charismatic enough to get followers. Good times. Well, nothing more down here for now, so we'll head back up. And let's check out the town proper again, see what people are doing when they're not under attack. Ah, pacing. You were a lot of help, Young.
Quite a bit of excitement. Yes, bandits can be tricky opponents. Of course, that didn't stop Gao the Lesser from beating a few of them senseless. That boy enjoys causing pain. You won't tell anyone about what happened, will you? I couldn't leave my post, you know. I can't keep watch over the students if I'm dead.
Forget it. Your shame is your own to deal with.
Right. And I will, while I'm still alive. What do you need?
Is there anything of interest happening in the village?
Why do you need to ask? A bandit attack isn't of enough interest? What else would people talk about?
I don't know. Festivals?
Farewell.
Just die. See if Gujin has anything to say.
Good job with those ruffians. Those bandits weren't gentle with this town. I'm going to help out with some of the repairs.
Good.
I'm just glad you two got a chance to try those weapons out for real. Looks like they handled themselves well, just like you two.
What are your thoughts on Two Rivers?
It's a sleepy little town, usually, and bandit attacks are virtually unheard of. Who wants to rob farmers? Rice isn't worth enough to carry it away. The only real visitor we have is that strange fellow who came in for supplies once or twice. He's just some mad hermit, though. He tries to avoid the village proper. The best thing about this place is Master Li's leadership. It's like the man was born to it.
Who is this strange hermit you mentioned?
I never caught his name, and he shies away from the village proper, so I think he prefers it that way. His visits are so rare, I'm not surprised you haven't heard of him. Merchant Fen Do won't even speak of the man. Just gives him a few basic supplies and lets him go. Oh well, no concern of ours. If a man wants to keep to himself, I say we let him do it.
So how did you end up training at this school?
Oh, be fair. I may be the weapon master around here, but it's Master Li who really does the training. I help out, but he's the real reason you two are so good. I used to be a guard in Broken Path, a little town in the western part of the Empire. It was a sleepy place like this, though the residents were miners, not farmers. That whole province is called the Hills of the Six Holy Scrolls for a reason. It's rocky, as rich in minerals as it is in ancient temples.
What made you take up training?
After the body takes enough of a beating, it just doesn't fight as well as it once did. About 10 years ago, something just broke loose. Ghosts stormed out of the hills, dozens of them charging from the west. We tried to fight them, and it worked to some degree. But these ghosts were howling mad. Some of them didn't even look human anymore, like monsters they were.
Where'd these ghosts come from?
They came from the hills in the west, but beyond that, no one knows. The scary part is that these days I hear more and more stories about ghosts haunting the roads. I wonder if we in Broken Path saw the beginning of whatever is happening now. It's hard to say, but there are an awful lot of rumors about ghosts these days.
What happened in the end?
We won, but many people joined the ghosts' ranks that day. People were spooked, claiming that the hills were haunted. Soon enough, Broken Path became an empty path. It was deserted. Still sore from the fighting, I made my way south to what I found to be more peaceful lands.
Fair enough. I should let you get back to work.
You're right. There's plenty to do.
For the most part, people just repeat, everyone else when you ask them about stuff like Two Rivers, so it's not especially worth asking every question of every person. So let's head back to the school. See, Pat?
I knew you would not let those bandits overrun the village. I hope I equal your skill someday.
Best of luck with that.
Master Li was looking to speak with you, wasn't he? After he left me here, he went back to his house in the center of the school, if you're looking for him.
Alrighty. Well, let's see if Smiling Mountain has anything to say.
I heard how you faced those bandits in the village. Many people are impressed, but I expected no less. Your skill is a match for any rough bandit. Is there anything you need? Perhaps a training session with some of the students. It would do them good.
Yeah, why not?
Yes, and the students are on edge from the bandit attack. It would do them good to work some of that out. It is a shame about Kia Min. She holds the record for the most opponents defeated in my little training challenge. No one can challenge her record while she is injured. I have a little something tucked away for anyone who can best Kia Min's feat. That includes you, of course, but any attempt will have to wait until she is healed.
Fair enough. Is there any way to cure Kia Min?
Her wound was not mortal, but it was severe enough that I will not let her fight as she is. I suppose you could ask her if there's anything you could do to help.
Let's look at your other sparring options.
Facing a foursome means that you will have to remain aware of the fighting environment the whole time. Be ready. Remember, this is only a practice match. It will continue until you or your opponents are rendered unconscious.
And of course, by practice match, he means absolute slaughter. I only got hit because I was initially close to them, but look how fast they go down. Just shameful.
Very good. Another victory well earned. Now, is there anything else you would like?
Nah.
Goodbye. I am here if you need anything.
40 XP though, that's nice. I don't think there's anything on that side of the place, so... Lynn?
To hear Gao tell it, he single-handedly beat back the bandits. But I know you did the lion's share. Too bad I was stuck up here minding the younger students. It would have been great to see Master Li deal with that sorcerer. We so rarely see our master's true abilities in action. I understand your training is almost complete. I wonder who will replace you as our example. It certainly won't be me. I can't even imagine Master Li saying, "You must strive to be like Lin in all things," to the others. Just the opposite, more likely.
If you want Master Li to say it, don't give him a choice. Be the best that you can.
That makes sense. Is that how you live your life? If so, it certainly seems to be an effective philosophy. Maybe I should spend more time training, and less time worrying about where I stand in the school. How else will I be good enough to take you down one of these days? Besides, there might be bigger things to worry about. I find myself intrigued by the ghost tales that everyone's mentioning.
I kind of just forgot to talk to Lynn in the first part. Because she gets in the sparring ring as soon as you're done. Maybe later.
Stay well. After all, how could we learn without our most senior student to guide us?
Yeah. You're kind of a bitch.
Ah, you are back. I hope this unfortunate matter with the bandits has not caused undue stress. Some good people were lost, but many were saved. It means, however, that I must accelerate your training. These invaders discovered us by accident, but as you likely suspect, they are related to your destiny.
Said my training was over, didn't you?
You have trained hard and are ready. You will have a pivotal role in some great events, my student, after you return from the Spirit Cave.
I object!
Gao, what is the meaning of this intrusion?
Your pet student is not the only one who fought those outlaws. Perhaps I did not stand in their midst on the beach like a fool, but I did my part. If you spent less time coddling her, you would have many promising students instead of one.
No one is denying your skill, Gao.
This is not a matter that can be decided by effort, Gao. There are things at play that you do not understand.
I understand that this student has received preferential treatment, and I have suffered for it. Whatever is in this spirit cave, I am worthy of facing it too. If she is truly better than me, let her prove it. I challenge her.
If that is what you wish, I will accept.
I will not have you brawling in the street. If this must happen, it will happen in the ring, as a proper test of your abilities. Gao, you are restricted to styles that I have taught. I know the dark tutoring your father, Gao the Greater, has imparted, but I won't have any such sorcery here.
Hobbled before I begin. Of course. How else would your precious protege win?
My student, I do not trust Gao to fight honorably. Consider your attacks carefully. Prepare yourself and return when you are ready.
I will return when I'm ready, Master.
Remember the basics. They will serve you well.
But we'll worry about that in the next part. There is quite a bit to do before we take on Gao. Hope to see you then. Goodbye.